Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. This is Lucas Quack, and I am continuing for this Tuesday. We just talked to everybody, so now we get to start our free day. Should I call it a day? Yeah, yes. Sunday. Student Council tasks, May. Yeah, we got the old schoolhouse, mystery number 2. Principal Van Dyke. I would like to ask Class 7 to continue their investigations of the old schoolhouse from where they left off last month. I hope you will be able to shed further light onto the secrets within those walls. You may begin when you see fit, but make sure that you are completely prepared. Substitute tutor. Klein. I don't know how to pronounce it. Something urgent has come up, so I really need someone to take care of tutoring the kid I usually teach. I'll be waiting at the lower class dorm, so please come see me as soon as you can. Class 5. Book delivery. A number of books have just arrived for Thor's faculty, and I would like assistance in delivering them. Inquire at Kane's bookstore. Okay. The old schoolhouse request is the same deal as last month. Still got the key, so I can go in whenever I'm ready, but there's no telling how long it's going to take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. Okay, we have got 2 points to spend. Anybody in the building we do have? We can hang out with, what's her face? I'll be honest, I forgot the name of the teacher, but I think we have to hang out with, him. Pro. This is, something we missed that I never hung out with him before. But we'll worry about that later. For now, let's do Kane's bookstore thing. Welcome. Feel free to browse at your leisure. Pardon me, but you sent a request to the student council, didn't you? I certainly did, and I'm guessing that means you're taking care of it? Wonderful. Yes, you said you needed help with delivering some books to the Academy's instructors? Correct. I usually handle it myself, so I'm sorry to put the work on you today. If you don't mind me asking, is there a reason you need someone else to do this? Painfully enough, yes. I lost the order sheet I received from the Academy. So now I'm not sure who I should deliver each book to. That's when I decided it'd be best to ask one of you students instead. You're more familiar with your instructors than I am, so you might be able to deduce who ordered what. So that's why you put the request into student council. Ugh. Exactly. I actually hired a part-time who's a student at Thor's. I had plenty I planned on asking her first, but she's working somewhere else today, so the student council was my only recourse. Now it all makes sense. So, are you free at the moment? I'd like to get them delivered as soon as possible. Yep. Sure, I'll take these off your hands. Great. Here you go. You'll have 5 books to deliver. They make for a heavy load, so be careful carrying them. Okay, behind the War of the Lions, probably the history teacher. Modern art, the complete works, probably the art teacher. Topical science, probably the science teacher. Analyzing economics, sorry. Probably if there's an economics teacher. The Empire's hottest spots. Probably. I don't remember everybody's names. Okay, we have. Yeah, I don't remember everybody's names, but this is probably our homeroom teacher, isn't it? You weren't kidding about the wait. Did anyone order multiple books? Don't worry, just one person. So 5 deliveries, 5 people, 5 books. Seems simple enough. These are all different enough that I should be able to figure out which instructor ordered each one. I'll get started right away. Surely you'll do a great job. Okay, really quick. Anything extra? Okay, we have the traditional archery and art of napping. So let's go do those. That's going to be for B and Alyssa. No reason to do this, but I feel like I probably should. I'm gonna skip through some of this though. In fact, what am I even doing? I don't need to do that. Those two already. Oh yeah, we can hang out with Emma today if we want. Okay. All the teachers should be out of the academy. I'll just wait until later for focusing on fishing. Alright. It's probably just going to take me to each of them, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, what room is this? Faculty lounge. Okay, we have Mustache Boy. Perfect. Instructor Nyhart doesn't have a book. So, okay. This guy, I am assuming. Wait, okay, hang on a second. I want to make a guess before I do anything. I don't remember what the books were. There was one about like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. You're that Irene Swarzer, Instructor Veilstein, from Instructor Veilstein's class. What brings you to me? May I have a minute of your time? Pretty sure he teaches the political and economics class. That should mean. Do you know this book by any chance? So there's one about the macroeconomics. Yeah. Irene showed Principal Henrich the copy of Analyzing Macroeconomics. As it just so happens, that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me Miss Veilstein's corrupted you into petty theft. Oh, you're both stealing Academy deliveries, aren't you? Hold on, let me explain. Hand it over and explain the situation. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily and so vehemently. That raises another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? And why, pray tell, would someone with worthy blood perform such menial tasks? Oh, what exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny the work ethic or the importance of the student council. But nobles have their roles and commoners have theirs. I would just like for you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Velstein's influence stain it too much. That is all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. You must be gunning for the title of Thor's most punchable faculty member. Oh, he's pretty good at it. Yeah, he might take it. But the school's most punchable face, however, it's not quite him. There's another glasses wearing dude that is definitely way more punchable. He's got that one in the bag. Alright. What is this? A music room? Was there a... There you are. Instructor Mary. She also teaches cooking, doesn't she? So there was a cooking book. What else was there? You've made plenty of friends during your time at Thor's, haven't you, Reen? And not just on your own year, either. You've forged friendships with second years, instructors, and staff alike. You're the kind of person that people can feel confident placing their trust in. Thank you very much. The barrage of compliments is unexpected. But when you say it like that, it makes me feel a little self-conscious. On the contrary, you should be proud. Well then, as one of the instructors tasked with handing out the Lionheart Medal this year, I hereby present you with the Medal of Friendship. Oh, because this is New Game Plus. She's given it. This is supposed to be Endgame stuff. Do I already have one of these, or is this new? Thank you so much. This is a real honor. Other than that, I don't really know what to say. I'm not really used to this sort of thing. Neither am I, to be honest. But I suppose all I can ask is that you continue to deepen your friendship with everyone. I'll be cheering you on as you do. Oh, I will. Thanks. Thank you again. Anyway, what was that? Is this something I already had? Got a lighter. At least there's new. Don't know what those are. Okay, I did have another one of these. One of the 4 Lionheart medals. There's 5 of them. Wait, no, there's plenty of them. What the heck? One, two, three, 4. What are these? I achieved students medal. What are these? These aren't Lionheart medals, and what the heck are these? Yeah, whatever. Why, hello there. Did you have a question for me? I do. Do you have a moment? Instructor Mary teaches both arts and home ec, so this should be hers. Did you order this book recently? I don't know why they didn't like do this as something where you had to like give the right book to the right people. Could have been very easy to add and would have given a bit more depth to this quest. It would have been at least a little bit fun to guess, but I can do that on my own time. Modern Arc, the complete works. Apparently that was a book I had. Oh, yes, I did. But is there a reason you have it? Funny you should ask. It's quite the story. It's not a complicated story. I see. That's very diligent of you. Not at all. I'm just doing what's asked of me. Oh, come now. No need to be so humble. I should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. I'm sure this book will increase the quality of my lessons dramatically. You made my students very happy. That's very flattering. Okay, who else can we hang with today? Okay, there's Gaius, Crow, Emma, And Sarah, right? It was Sarah. Yeah, we have to hang out with Sarah because we don't have this first thing here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to hang out with Sarah. And then Crow. That's 2 choices already made for us. You know, if you want to read it, you could just get close. It might be better for your eyes rather than sitting there staring at it from across the room. Whatever. You do you, I guess. Anyway. Oh. There is someone up here. Dude, stop smoking. You're smoking way too much. Ah, Marine. Come here a sec. You know, you've gotten a real air of confidence since you first showed up here in Thors. Oh, really? I haven't really noticed much of a difference. Maybe it's because of all the difficult opponents we've had to face over the course of the year. Yeah, I've heard you've been through a lot on those field studies or whatever. We've only had one field study. This is going to be a metal thing. And it's not going to make a lot of sense. But here it is. I've got to give this to someone, so I figured it might as well be you. What? I'm in charge of handing out one of the Lionheart medals this year. So yeah. It's a Medal of Valor. Congrats. Wow. Thank you so much. It's a real honor to be awarded something like this. Well, keep up the good work, I guess. Ro and Angelica got it last year, and to be honest, I think you're on track to accomplish just as much as they did. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off, but this is going to motivate me to work even harder from now on. Anyway, you want this book? Oh, hey, Reen, right? What do you need? Ask him, like, just handed me a medal and like, okay, who are you again? Just a moment of your time, if you can spare it. Instructor Makarov teaches natural science and orbital engineering, so this one might just be his. There was a science one, right? There's also a history one, but that's probably just the science one. Did you order this from the bookstore recently? Topical science, yeah. Yeah, I've got a subscription to that magazine through the bookstore. But what are you doing with it? Well, it's like this. Well, I'd do it, thanks. Between schoolwork and doing favors for the student council, he must be one busy guy. I won't deny that. Changing the subject for a minute, mind if I ask you what you're doing up here? Smoking. Evading all of my teacherly responsibilities, couldn't you tell? Right, how silly of me. There are some things you just shouldn't say in front of your hardworking students. It's cool though. I'm doing just enough work to keep me from getting fired. That's the life, dude. You should try it out sometimes. No offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day, so you should just use it to relax a bit. All that hard work will catch up to you if you don't. Right out, dude. I'm gonna choose to believe that is weed instead of a cigarette from now on. That's a good point. Oh, I wouldn't have expected that out of him. I guess he does care about his students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine, man. Catch you later. Right, thank you for your time. That's his voice from now on. He's the surfer dude. Right on, bro. I can now catch these waves in my head because of this stripping I'm doing. Like, you want to try some? It's wild, man. A library, probably. Yeah, him. The history book. If it isn't Reen. How may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure I can set aside a few hours of my day for an engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. Sir Thomas is in charge of history and literature. It's not hard to tell why he was picked for the former either. I'm just here to ask whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Oh, you have my Behind the War of the Lions. Wait, why do you have my Behind the War of the Lions? Well, it's a long story. I see. It all makes sense now. Thank you for going out your way to hand deliver this to me. It was no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several of the mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. Though I suppose you probably figured that out much out from the title. I had intended on covering these mysteries in class too. I would be more than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Gotta run. Just get out. Go. Anyway. Who else? We had one more person, right? There's a book for the hotspots, I think, of the Empire or whatever it's called. Okay, not here. Not here. Not here. Gymnasium. Engineering. What am I missing? Hotspots of the Empire. It's supposed to be one of the faculty, isn't it? Is it Instructor Sarah? It is. Okay. What's up, lad? I'm glad to see you're here. You're hard at work as ever. I feel as though I'm wasting my breath putting this out, but you do realize it's the middle of the day, don't you? You got a problem with me spending the afternoon drinking? This is my room, and this is my beer. I'm not seeing the problem. Looks like she's completely gone. I get the feeling that one odd magazine in the pile is probably hers. You wouldn't have to know what this is, would you? Hey, that's the magazine I used the Academy money to buy. She's gonna say it, huh? You know what? Whatever. Sure. Didn't think you read it, too. Didn't think you read it, too? What? Let's not jump to conclusions now. Looks like I was right on the mark. The truth is... Thanks. That explains it, though. Sounds like your work for the student council is varied, if nothing else. Well, might as well look a little at it now. She might be the most carefree person I've ever met. It's a magazine for people looking to tour the Empire, isn't it? Seems like something you should be buying. Seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? I'm reading this so I can research potential field study locations. Here you are, assuming I'm using it to plan a sneaky little holiday for myself. Pretty rude, you know. I See. That certainly does sound plausible. It might not seem like it sometimes, but I guess she really is always looking out for us. Oh, the booze here looks pretty good. First it tells me about Celtic beer. Now this. Gotta appreciate a magazine that covers an adult's needs. I take it back. The only person she thinks about is of herself. Right, that's all 5 of them delivered. Let's head back and report to Kynes. It looks like you made all of your deliveries. What a boon you've been. Thank you. Always happy to be a boon. Here, I want you to have some as a token of my gratitude. They may come in handy at some point. Give me fish. Bait? Okay, sure. I think they will. Much appreciated. They probably won't. Come again. I cannot overstate how thankful I am. You'll be the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. No. I did my job. Leave me alone. I'm always willing to help. See ya. You know, when someone helps you, the first thing you shouldn't be saying, I'll be sure to make sure I ask you for help from now on. They helped you out of the goodness of their heart. Don't try to make it so that they become like your helper or something. Anyway. What else was there? The substitute tutor, go to the dorms. Actually, before I do that, I probably should have checked this first. Okay, there is no extra stuff for that delivery quest. Okay, let's do this one. Excuse me, are you clean? I'm gonna say it different every time just because I don't know how to say it, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Reen. Yep, Reen Swords are class 7 at your service. I read you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job? That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. That makes no sense, but sure. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Excuse me. Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mom collapsed when she was working. Well, I mean, I guess that is a good reason to leave. Still weird to shirk your duties to someone else. Usually just cancel, right? That's all I know, but I've already got tickets to from the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. House you'll be tutoring at straight shot south from these dorms. It's by the riverside, can't miss it. Your pupil is a boy named Emil. And you'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving that up to you. And honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. You know, you could at least tell me what you covered or roughly where he is in his studies. You're just saying, go teach. I'm out. I've already told Melissa that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thank you for giving me the out, at least. Alright, I probably should have asked at the beginning, but are you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you got the knowledge to do it, at least. Ever helped other people study before? Helped my younger sister with things she didn't understand in Sunday school. Then, there you have it. Emil's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be orbital science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thanks for the information. Well then, I've still got to pack, so I'll be heading back to my room now. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you've told me. Nice. It's the real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. Again, watching people walk. He really likes to do this. I do hope nothing serious happened to his mom. So today's topic is orbital science, huh? He probably had the right idea about going to the library. It's probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Reinford Company too. Once I've done that, I'll go find the house. That's only for people who don't have a cheat sheet. I think it's this house. There. Probably one with a green exclamation point. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second year called Kiln. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Yes, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. I'm already feeling my throat, by the way. We might not be going for 3 hours today. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rune Sorzer. I'm first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So, what do you say we get started? We'll be going over orbital science today, correct? That's right. I've already got my textbook ready. Page 40, huh? So we'll be focusing on the historical side of things. Indeed. For the record, Klein and I covered up to the beginning of the orbital revolution last time. It really deserves to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so much and so quickly. I'm sure you know the answers, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the orbital revolution take place? It was 84 years ago. 50, right? Yeah, roughly 50 years. Shouldn't we have like a actual date? Why would we say roughly? Starting with an easy one, I see. It started about 50 years ago. Huh, you make it sound like it's common knowledge. I should have expected you to be smart since you are a Thor student. I wouldn't go that far. To follow up, do you know who invented ordnance? Professor C. Espin, Professor A. Russell, Professor G. Schmidt. Jingle Janger Hammersmith. I really don't know. Espin. Professor E. Espin, or C. Espin. Okay. Nice. That would be Professor C. Espin. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Espin Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. You really are amazing. That's not true. The way I explained things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. After that, we'll try and cover everything up until the year 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me. This music reminds me of Kingdom Hearts so much. And that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yes, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Reinford used to be just a single factory. It really is. The Orbital Revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say that the Reinford's factory's transformations is such a huge corporation. Into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones. It's certainly ended up having a major impact on Zemeria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Reinford factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well, I believe they do weapons and cars. Vehicles. I'm trying to go based on history before I look, or based on what I remember of the game. They definitely make cars, but I feel like cars, vehicles. Because I feel like every time this mentioned of Reinford especially, it is vehicles, but they do make tanks, which are vehicles. So I'm guessing vehicles. They're weapons. Never mind. I'm wrong. Okay. So apparently it is weapons. They do make weapons. I wasn't sure what their specialty was. Excuse me. They specialize in making weapons such as guns and artillery. The factory's been around for a long time. I've even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages. That's fascinating. Thank you for letting me know. I'm impressed at just how knowledgeable you are. I'm just doing my job. Seems like today's lesson is over. Are you okay with leaving off here for today? This is a good stopping point. Oh yeah, so yes. It was a pleasure to have you as my tutor. Thank you for covering for Klein. Emil seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher, Mother. In fact, I'd even put him on the same level as Klein. I'm honored. I'm glad to see him. He's happy. Well then, I have to give you something. Nice. Thank you. Wait, Mira, I can't take this. Why not? People will normally get paid for their work. And yes, I'm giving them both the same voice right now just because. Well, I guess it didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it'd be rude to refuse it though. Well, if you insist, thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm very grateful you filled in for Klein. Okay, we finished that. I think we've just had a lot more talking the past 2 hours, hour and a half than I was expecting. My voice is not doing great. Okay, do we have any hidden? We do not. Okay, there is one.
Right.
In the evening, I think? I'm gonna go there just in case. But it is Academy. The art room. Home ec, music, art. Now is not the time. I'm trying to hear the statue's voice. Okay. Gaius, I don't think we can hang with Gaius? No, we can hang with Gaius. Okay. Be careful approaching Clara when she's like that, is asking for trouble. Annoy her enough and she'll start chasing you with her chisel. Don't ask me how I know. Okay. Anyway, okay. So we gotta plan things out. Make sure we do everything we need to do. Hidden Quest doesn't have until later. So now we just have to hang out with people. We do need to hang out with Crow. I guess Sarah, but it's not saying we gain anything from hanging with Sarah just yet. It seems to be just Crow. Wait, class 7 members. Oh yeah, I remember. So yeah, we'll get Crow and we'll be finished with that. Instructors, Sarah. Apparently, this is not how we get this first one here. But we're gonna hang with her anyway, just in case. It says hidden value. Gaius is the other person we could gain a thing from, but Gaius we already have. Yeah, add page 1, which is, I believe, here. So we're actually fine. Gotta hang with Crow either way, so let's get to Crow first. I should talk to 2 people after this act as well. Yo, so we meet again. Enjoying a little tea and peace and quiet today, bro? Nah, just waiting around for an appointment. The controller's having issues again. I'm pressing X multiple times and it's not doing anything. But they're sure taking their sweet time. Way to keep a guy hanging. I get the feeling you've done the same thing at least a couple of times. Oh, feeling chic today, are we? Can't really deny it, though. I wonder who he's waiting for. Doesn't seem like a girl. At least I don't think. Yeah. Mind if I join you, Crow? Sure thing. And hey, once they get here, maybe you can even join in. Yo, Captain Wade, nah. Speak of the devil. Sorry we're late. We ended up getting a bit distracted. This isn't what I was expecting. I'll let you off the hook this time. Better not let it happen again, though. Yeah, I know. What are we messing around for? Let's get started already. Is that Blade? Oh, what? Do you play? I've been telling everyone who will listen about it. Even handed a deck over to old Mitch to spread the love. So it was Crow's deck that Mitch gave me. Alright, take that. Oh, you're in for it now. Don't give up, Kay. This is nice to see. Didn't think you had it in you to look out for everyone else. Maybe you're not so bad after all. You flatter me. Want to join in? Let's start at 3. You can't seriously be taking children gambling. I mean, that depends on your definition of gamble. We're just playing for candy. Wait, how does that make it okay? Oh no. He's modern gaming right now. But it's still kind of sad you're betting against kids. Aren't you technically an adult now? Whoa there, slow down a little. Age is all relative in the clash of spirits like this. Okay, you know, the FBI might be talking to you later, but you're on a slippery slope right now. Take this, Bolt. Riding by trap. Eat this. Mirror. Oh man, are you serious? You did it, Kay. Piece of cake. Thanks, Crow. I don't even know what we're gonna do with all these sweets. Dang it. It's the last one you're gonna get out of me. Looks like Crow's the only one losing anything here. That's how you lull them in. You know, they make it win a few games. They become addicted to winning. And then, you know, every loss is just one step closer to winning another game at that point. Guess I could play a few rounds. Reen then joined the fun and enjoyed a few games of Blade with everyone. Bond strengthened. Okay, that should have done the thingamajig for the thingamajig. Yeah, Crow's now finished. Nice. Okay. So now, the things I missed. We go to the Student Union building. Talk to Toa. Oh, hi, Reen. I hear you ran into Angie yesterday. Angie? Oh, Angelica. Yep, that's her. Crow, Jorge, Angelica, and I have all been friends since we were first years. I was wondering about that, actually. How did you all come to be friends? Not only you were in the same class, and you're all part of different clubs, so... Oh, the Academy gave us all a little assignment of sorts to take care of last year. And as we learned to work together, we gradually became friends. Well, that makes sense. Considering everyone in Class 7 comes from different backgrounds, I wouldn't be surprised if you had some disagreements. But I'm sure you'll get past them and come to understand one another eventually, just like we did. You can do it. You can do it. Thanks. Really hope I can do that with Machias. Nah, I don't care. And then we talk to Jorge. Which I don't think we need to. Just in case. And I'm done. Finally. What are you doing? I was writing up the World Bike Report to send to the Aurora Institute Technology. It's a shame that I can't just send it there way over the orbital net, though. We just learned about that the other day in class, but I'm still having trouble believing that it's really in development. A unified network for computers to exchange information sounds almost too helpful to be real. The internet. You think it's helpful now. Just wait. Oh my, I don't know how helpful it actually becomes. Sure does. Once it's properly introduced and distributed, the world's gonna be a very different place. That's for sure. It's still in the testing phase now though, so only some lucky sorts have access. And unfortunately for me, there aren't any clubs connecting to us to Roar, cables connecting us to Roar, so I can't send them my report. I believe that we already had that, but just in case. Class. I don't know what class. Okay, there, found it. Apparently didn't finish you. There's something I missed. Blair. She's the art person. Loggins. Okay. We'll eventually get those as it while I'm following the guide, so not too worried. But let's see. The recipe we already have. We did crow. So we can either hang with Sarah, which I can't check out. I don't know who's available. There's also Gaius we could hang out with, but at the same time, I think Gaius is actually fine. He's 4. He's going to get to 5 really quickly. And I believe what we get from hanging with Gaius, we already have. Page 1, which I believe already just checked. And page 1 is already filled out for Gaius. Somewhere, yeah. Yes. So, there's 2 choices right now. Either hang with Sarah now, or wait and have 2 points for the afternoon. It looks like there isn't anything that we have to do for the next section. So let's hang with Sarah. Yeah. Well, if it isn't Reen the Mean Bean Machine. Reen Bean Machine, okay. Beautiful roaming the campus as always. Feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you do know it's the middle of the day, right? Wait, we already did this. Top of my room is beer, sitting here, problem. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her is probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up, though. Okay, this is new, never mind. This might be a good chance to ask her about some things I normally couldn't. Hey, don't just stand there like you've got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. What? That sentence has so many bad implications. I don't see how that has any relation to being a student. In fact, it's the opposite. Oh well, I guess this is as good a chance as any. I'll get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you? Fine. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I'd like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth's all about. I don't want to hear it, not from a person that pushes me into it in the first place, anyway. Especially since I've had a lot on my own mind lately, regardless. So this is about Machias, huh? No, never really thinking about this guy. Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet? I wish. Dude, you're never gonna find out a way to make up with someone who's never had a real reason to be mad at you in the first place and just made up something in their head on their own. It doesn't work. If I had been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened. So it's all my fault, but still. Reen, you were honest with him. He would have attacked you or something if you would have said you were a noble back then. Like, he was lying when he said he didn't care. There was no way to win in that situation. I remember when I had such simple, useful worries. This one was... Wait, that's one way to brush me off? Well, the way I see it, your best bet would be just focusing on helping the student council out for today. Helping other people out with their worries helps you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course, you need to take each and every request seriously, and not just see them as boxes on a checklist. Listening carefully to what a client says and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. Just have to listen for it. Hey, what's that look for? I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. I can ask what you did before you came. Can I ask what you did before you came instructor? Well, let's just put it this way. I've got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice whenever you need it. I would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Lucid enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you need me. For now, though, just focus on what you've got to do. I suppose you're right. Well, it's not every day she gives good advice. Might as well take it while I can and focus on helping out the student council. Sarah took a swig of beer on the table. That's the stuff. I can take her advice, right? I mean, the truth is the truth, regardless of who says it. Okay. Then, old schoolhouse, I believe. Yes, old schoolhouse. Apparently holding down square button is this, by the way. Anyway. Okay, we won't have time to do the old schoolhouse, but we'll at least have the time to go inside. Sure. I don't know why I did that. Front doors are locked. I've got the key so I can start exploring the underground ruins whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling what the blah blah blah. Yes. Entering this place doesn't get any less scary, no matter how many times I do it. Time to try calling anyone I can count on to back me up. For the investigation, old schools require you to choose a 4-member party, active party, in addition to support members. Okay, I mean, we have our team. We don't need Elliot in the team, though. He's kind of like, he's completely obsolete right now. But okay. This is a good team. It's been about a month already, huh? Still kind of scared. But we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on here. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow. I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class of 7. Even if my friends were to appear, even if more friends were to appear, I'd relish the chance to test my mettle against them. I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but to be quite honest, I'm having a tough time believing it. Building that changes its layout all on its own, it seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. Okay. This is a good place to stop then. It won't take very long for me to finish this, so... yeah. Let's do this. I should be fine. I think everybody's okay. They've all been on the team. Oh, they gave him the +2 already, huh? Keep the lower one first. We're not gonna use the higher level equipment until we actually start having trouble. That includes this as well. Okay. Okay. Sure, move. I think we're fine with that. So yeah, okay. We will stop it. Do a save right there. 369s in the group is very impressive. I'm proud of myself for that one. All skill right there. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. We will be continuing this next week on Sunday. For now, Thursday, we will be starting Elden Ring again, New Game Plus. I think I have everything prepared for Elden Ring to start again. If not, since we're going through another new game, we'll be able to collect everything we need in the New Game Plus. So, not too worried. I'm gonna try to go through that and collect as much as we can, like spell-wise, so that I can do each New Game Plus using something different. So yeah, I don't know how long those are gonna take. It's gonna be more like a speed run through the main bosses, not really, and the DLC, not really going through extra stuff. So yeah, anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you have a good one. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.